walk by, I hit you with sexy eyes. You look through me as if I wasn't right. Oh no, you didn't just walk on through. It's time to break it down so you know I'm after you. When I come creeping up behind you, that's me you're feeling. And there's nothing you can do when I come creeping all around you. You try to resist my advance, but you ain't got a chance. I come creeping. You know I love the way you try to sneak away when I come creeping up from deep within the crowd. Hands locked in.
Greetings one and all, welcome to the Dragon's Lair workshop again. And Dragon Lair workshop is a disaster area at the moment. Actually, it's a cleaner disaster area than it has been. Been working on the picture frames. Finally got to the point where I've got them all carved out. I got rough details on them. I ended up deciding to do something a little different. Instead of taking a Dremel and routing out a pattern, I went down and got some silicone caulking and did my pattern in that, and then took my heat gun over all the picture frames, and it kind of gave it that hard shell and toughened up the frames a little bit, and also recessed the foam a little bit away from the where the caulking was sitting. So we've got the 11 here. Get on over here, see if we can get you a better look, if I can see what I'm doing. And yes, I did use some of my miniature skulls on the picture frames, but I got all 11 finished except for this one. This one I decided to do a little bit different. This one I'm going to be painting brown and then doing a dry rub of black over it, but I cut some grooves into it and hit it with my heat gun, hoping to make it look like wood. Now I've seen others do that type of treatment on foam, you know, give a imitation wood look. I gotta give it a try. It was the first time. Not overly happy with it. I think it'll work out okay. Now, like I said, I got the original 11 pictures done, which I did for these scene setter pictures, which I showed you in the last clip. I've got 6 more that I've done up, and other than 2 with my mini skulls on, I haven't done anything to them. And those I'm calling specialty frames. If you remember, if you were with me or subscribed, I should say, subscribed to the channel back in October, I did a 200 subscriber contest back then, where I had people, if you wanted to enter it, you had to send me a picture of yourself in your Halloween costume, and then I hung the pictures outside my haunt and had people vote on their favorite one. That's how we determined the winner. Well, I saved all those pictures. I went through and I picked out 7 of the pictures, you know, that had some of the better comments on them, and a couple of them were some of my favorites. And I've sent an email through YouTube to all 7 people or 6 people, asking their permission, you know, if I could use their photos in the haunt. And I made frames up for all 6 pictures. The ones I ended up, so far I've gotten responses back from 4 people, 4 out of the 6 people. Yard Hunter 5, Branson's Haunted Hills, Twisted Faces, and who was the last one? Oh yeah, Josh over at Halloweenville. They all said go ahead, no problem. I'm still waiting to hear back from ABC Noise 2 and Volkscar. And I'm sorry, bro, if I mispronounced your name. I did send you to email via YouTube as well, asking your permission to use your pictures in my haunt. If I don't hear back from you, then the 2 frames I made up for your pictures, which is, I think is that one and this one, will get set off to the side, and I just won't use the pictures, or I'll find some different pictures to put in them. But I did get permission. I did either ask for permission or I have gotten permission from those people to use their pictures. So with the 11 scene setter pictures all together, I've got 17 frames done and they're ready for the paint stage. So that's my next step, is I'm going to sit down over the next week and start getting them painted. Basically the 11 scene setter ones will get a base coat of their main color, and then I'll come back through with a fine brush and hand paint all the details in. The 6 picture frames I did for the various home hunters are all going to be done by the same technique, different from the scene setter ones. I'm going to use devil's rust on them. It ought to be interesting seeing what they look like coated with rust. So I think I wanted to do those different so they're a little bit more unique. So, but anyway, that's where we're at right now with the project. Over the next couple of days I'll be getting these things painted, and then I'll do another vlog probably after they're all painted, and yeah, that way you can see what they look like before I do the final assembly, which is getting the plexiglass cut out for each one and the backer board on them, and then getting the pictures actually in their frames. So, but I wanted to get something up so you guys knew I was still around. I know when I was doing the foam board panels, you know, my vlogs were far and in between. You know, I was doing like one a month. I'm hoping with some of these other projects that aren't as long and complicated as the foam board panels were, to where I can try to get a vlog a month, or I mean, pardon me, a vlog a week up, you know, so there's a little bit more up on the channel other than once a month. But anyway, stay spooky out there, have fun.